Well, I guess some people don't like being on YouTube, but they're okay with me asking the questions. So I did stop a couple of people and interviewed them with the question of what they thought is the best way to eliminate or at least alleviate poverty. And anyways, there was a guy and a gal couple. I asked the guy first, and he said basically taxing the people that can afford to pay it. And makes sense to me. And the other was, paying livable wages. There again, that makes sense to me. We've got to get money into the hands of the people who need it. Like that one gal was saying. Yeah, the ones that sound the more sensible to me are kind of the bottom up. You've got to get the money down into the lower echelons. And like I was saying, the trickle-down theory doesn't help, but you sometimes have to force that money into So yes, I am kind of into redistribution of wealth. You have to a certain degree, those wealthy people who can afford to pay the taxes should pay the taxes. And I don't think that there's, now, granted, as much as possible, I do believe that, like I was talking to my brother, we were discussing things like systemic issues and stuff like that, which he doesn't believe, but I happen to believe there are systemic issues, like, say, with the African-American population, stuff like that. But now I do believe that it isn't just a matter of just throwing money at the poor. I think it should be done wisely. So it's not always just how much, but it's how it's utilized. I do believe the more you can help the people take care of themselves, it's like the adage of give a man a fish, you'll feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you'll feed him, feed him for a lifetime. And then there's the other one about teaching entrepreneurs. So teaching skills and then even helping them become entrepreneurial, where they not only teach the man to fish, but teach them how to own the pond. So, the more you can help the lower economic people, not just giving them handouts, but helping them to become self-sufficient. So I do believe in that as much as possible way of doing things. And then, so, yeah, that's kind of the way I think, is you have to target the money to the lower economics and in a way that will help them eventually become less needing of help. That's the goal, is don't just drop the services, but help them to get to a point where they don't need the services, and then the services will be there for the ones who need it. But as long as we have expenses rise and income not keeping up, we have to work on those issues. And so, anyways, that's enough for this. I'm going to turn it off.